Fantastic. Oop, wrong screen. There we go. Alright, so we'll taught all magic to everyone who needs it. Got some stops to make before we go to the floating continent. Because if you remember, if you watched the last video on the playback, we performed well at the dinner, so some places have gotten unlocked. So I've got some treasure to get if I could fly the fucking airship right. Alright. So they've unlocked the storeroom here. The Imperial Observation Post. Oh, an alarm earring, thank God. And I think there's something here. Yep. Oh, another flame tongue. Should get 2 fire swords. And then I gotta stop by Doma, because they've moved the troops from that. And there's some stuff we can snatch up from that castle. And, you know, it's also been conveniently cleaned of bodies. You know, I don't think you ever find out what happened to that last guard. There was that one guard that was still alive. In, the beginning of Cyan's bit. Alright, I already got that as Cyan. High ether, elixir and clock. That was a weird graphical thing. Oh yeah. X potion. Apparently Cyan just had one of those laying around. Alright, I think I got this. It's over here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, this is the room I was looking for. Phoenix down. Prayer beads. Well, prayer beads are a defensive accessory. They spike up your evade rate, I think. Yeah. Alas, I think that is it for Castle Doma. If memory serves, this just goes to that balcony where Cyan and that guard were standing. So yeah, that's where that goes. Alright. So now it's time to head to the floating continent. See if I can't finish that section before I have to go to work. I really wanted to do that before I ended today, but I want to get that grind done because it's going to make what comes after the floating continent easier when I get to that. Still just says Kupo. Alright. I mean, I think they're going to ask me to change my party anyway, but you're only allowed to bring 3 people into the floating continent. Yep, party of 3. Gonna make me redo it. Now, we're gonna bring the brothers Insane, my favorite treasure hunter, because I know that you hit a point. It's best to leave Celeste behind, because you hit a point on the floating continent where she shows up anyway. So then you'll have 4 people instead of 3. So, you do that. Okay, but you gotta fight a way through, like, some Imperial, like, Magitech armors. I mean, I'm not really that concerned about these guys, because I'm pretty sure I'm still grossly over-leveled. So yeah, there's a couple of these fights. You know, there's a urban legend that when your nose is itching a lot, it's because someone's thinking about you. I don't know who out there is thinking about me, but stop for a second. Good lord. You know, you figure an ice attack that was actually absolute 0 would do a little more than 200 points of damage. Everything's tense. Oh my god. There's a visual cue when this is about to end. Yeah, I've shifted my computer in the room I'm in because that chair I was using is just ungodly uncomfortable. So now I'm sitting on a bed. There's something strange up ahead. It's coming this way. And I forget. A little over an hour. Shouldn't take that long to do the floating continent. Especially since it's pretty linear. So yeah, it just kind of goes around down into the ship. And it stops here, I think. It stops in the back. I just don't remember exactly where. There was a time where I could have told you exactly where. You know, back when I was playing this game almost daily. So there's a mod for Final Fantasy VI, and I want to say it's for the Super Nintendo version, that adds in a bunch of extra stuff. I forget what it's called. I'll have to look that up and mention it next time. No, really! This is our last battle! Actually, I think it is. Chainsaw. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you chainsaw him. Looks like I lose again. But today I brought along a buddy of mine. Mr. Typhon, come on down. Funga! He's not so great with words. His strength will blow you away. Alright. This fight's almost over. Yep. Whoa! And then we fight this thing on the way down. Oh shit, one of these things you can steal some awesome from. Oh well. We should rock Terra for the magic power. Hey, I'll take an elixir though. It's gonna auto battle you. I am a little over-leveled. Oh, and it's Shadow. Just ahead of Kefka, Geshtal, and the Warring Triad. And a Shadow. Tried to offer me the second that served my purpose. I love how his first question is Interceptor alright? Just leave me here. Nope! Come with me, buddy. Alright. Frequency preemptive attacks. Ah, there we go. That will probably help immensely. Custom sort by items. That should be done. Alright. Floating continent, here we go. Ah, you bastard. He sneezed me. Well, snorted. They used to be called sneeze. You see the island kind of evolves as you explore it. It's a neat little thing. And, oh. 2 behemoths. Raging Fist. Give me your shit. Huh. Oh shit, there's something I forgot to do. Son of a gun. There's this real quick. So I gotta let's grab this first. Oh. And that's a katana for Cyan. should have done this off stream. It's gonna cost me. Oh yeah, we're stat boosting these guys. He's not supposed to have Interceptor for this bit. Oh shit, I can't get back to the... Oh well. There's an enemy I missed. Looks like I'm not getting the complete bestiary on this go. That's alright, I'll get it later. I'm also gonna miss some of Strago's blue magic. Meh. Apparently the dragon is not being stolen for... Holy shit. Not a box. Gigantos. Bye-bye. Bye. Spring, wham, and dead. Sasuke. A Niffy for Shadow. I'm stronger. Hey, look, you can see Kefka. Oh no, the ground ate me. It's a ground anus. Oh, Hermes sandals, neat. Locked and fired. Well, he's dead. Come down here and I push this button. I don't remember having to actually push it. Okay, I think I can go down first. Uh-oh. You know, really high defense value those guys do. Oh, piss whiffle. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. Oh, look, the airship. Hey, look, a behemoth. Chainsaw. Mug. Pop back through the ground, bunghole. Push the button. It drops that. And then up here, there's another thing. You know, I wasn't coughing this much when I wasn't talking during the grind. So I know the talking is upsetting the stuff in my throat. That drops that. And then I cross here. Oh yeah, this is a shortcut back here. Alright, so I dropped that, so then you come down here. Razor Gale! Alright. Come this way. Is the encounter rate jacked up in this version, or am I just having a bad run? The game knows I'm hurrying. Try this again. See, this brings us on the other side of that. What does the button do? Wild Fang! Stop! I mean, you should have stopped the other one of the brothers. I think that opens that up, which is where I'm supposed to go next. But there is treasure over here. A beret. Casque of Flint. Ah, that's for Realm. Jesus. I don't remember the encounters being this frequent. Shadow, you missed. Nope. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. That was good. Shit. Oh, hey, there's something else I need to do real quick. Alright, cool. Bitchin'. Probably should have saved it. Nah. Preemptive strike. Chainsaw to the face. Kamehameha? That didn't hit that hard at all. Alright, this is where they're like, you can go back to the airship now. Now that you know you've ran the whole dungeon. Remember when the guy told us there were 2 Atma weapons? Yeah, this is the other one. Spoiler warning, it's not a sword. But I think you can steal a sword from it. My name is Ultima. I am power both ancient and unrivaled. I do not bleed. For I am but strength given form. That's fantastic. Stealing your shit. An elixir. Spring? Oh, that's going to sting. Never mind. Forgot I had Gaia gear on everybody. Well, almost everybody. Edgar will be fine. That was Pyro Unrivaled. You're right. I didn't stand a chance. No, I got another elixir. And here's Shadow being weirdly noble. I have no right to fight at your side. Not after I sold myself to the Empire. Here we go. The climactic showdown. Celeste, what are you doing here? I followed you. I have a score to settle with the Empire. So you all came to die together then? Well, you're just in time. Behold the Warring Triad. Oh, what power. I've got goosebumps. Emperor Geshtal, please stop this madness. And he hits me with magic freeze beams. Celeste, child, you alone are special. Why don't I give you and Kefka the task of creating progeny to populate my new Magitech empire? Kill the others and we'll forgive your treachery. Take this sword, kill them all! Celeste, together we will rule the world. Power only breeds war. It's something we'd all be better off without. And then she spins around and stabs Kefka. I like to believe it's the same sword he killed Leo with. Blood! 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 You vicious brat! Are they still gonna do it? Wow, that went fast. Going to fight. Now is the time. I implore you, show me your power. I reject him at first. And he runs in. Now listen to me. No more playing games. I command you, show me your power. Kefka, stop. If you revive them, they'll destroy the very world we want to rule. There's no value in that. And this is where Kefka has his funsies. Kefka, are you mad? Mad? Emperor Gestahl, what are you saying? This is the perfect chance to show them the power of the Warring Triad. No hard feelings now. I'm just going to use this power you've unleashed to put you to sleep. What's so funny? Very well. I suppose it's only fitting that you go out laughing. Firaga! Nothing happens. Flare! What's going on? Why isn't my magic working? Meltdown! How are you doing this? How, you ask? By standing at the center of the Warring Triad, of course. They absorb all the magic sent their way. Or hadn't you noticed? Triad, your first victim has stepped forward. Show this useless old man your true power. No, Kefka, stop playing around. And they miss. They miss again. Kefka like freaks out on him. More to the right. It would be his right, so that's fair. Oh, they kept the line. Run, run, or you'll be well done. And that's a dead Emperor. I guess it was a bit hasty in calling you a useless old man before. Now you're useless. The world is about to learn the meaning of fear. Push. And then boot. So, you know, Emperor's turbo dead. He strikes Celeste to knock her off. Now, you'll recall that at some point, yep, if you disturb the balance, their power will run wild. Kefka's counting on that. So he's moving the statues around. Fuck with them. Because the statues were facing each other to keep the power in check. Remember Shadow? He decided to show up and do a dramatic entrance. And apparently he's physically stronger than Kefka and has them locked in. Go! Forget about me. Run! There's no stopping this now. I'll find my way back. Trust me. You can't escape me. Yeah, there's more island left to cover. That's not the end. And you get 6 minutes, and the island's falling apart the whole time. I mean, there's no risk of it falling apart under you. It's just as you move through it, it basically makes it where you can't backtrack. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a floaty thing on her. Oh yeah, Locke will sometimes throw that weapon he had equipped. I can probably take the floaty thing off of her. Do I still have the earrings? Where's the princess room? Alright, and node. There goes bits of the island. Here. Ah, shit, you gotta come at it from the other side. I fucked it up. Well, shit. Yep, I goofed. I don't know what you have against Celeste, but you should be freezing 7. He's the one who's like just outright murdering you. And here's the boss fight. A Nilapa. But just to show you the level of disdain and disregard I have for this boss, given the insane level I have right now. Yeah, that was a boss. Block's just one shot at it. Right, so then you come here. Okay, gotta be very careful here. Wait. Now, I don't know if you have to do this, but you gotta wait for Shadow. And he's going to make a dramatic entrance. Because of course he is. So you basically have to sit here until there's 5 seconds left. If you leave any sooner, Shadow gets abandoned on the island, the floating continent, and dies. Oh god, I wish this time I had a fast forward button. Wish I hadn't screwed up getting that treasure. What is that treasure anyway? I'm gonna look that up and see what I missed. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, da, da, da. La, 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 la. Here we go. Oh, really? That was just an elixir. I'm not that worried about missing out on one elixir. Never use the damn things anyway. I don't know why I collect them. Alright. Dogs are bad. Come on. Oh, God. Almost. I should do a little bit more of part 2. Mm-hmm. 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and there he is. Shadow. I'd never be able to rest in peace if I died without collecting my pay. Get on the goddamn airship, dude. Because if you don't do that, he dies. Gone forever. So since Kefka messed up the formation of the Roaring Triad, the entire world is basically rearranging itself and kind of coming apart. And apparently the airship got hit at some point. And there's a whole ass continent getting split in half and drifting apart. On that day, the world was changed forever. War never changes. Oh wow, there's actually bits of the airship on the beach now. That's nice. Now we're in the second half of the game, where the focus shifts kind of to Celeste for a bit. Finally awake. How long have I been sleeping? So she's been in a coma for a year. Carrying me this whole time. I must say I'm a bit knackered. That's British for tired. On a tiny deserted island. After the world was torn apart, I awoke to find us here. Yeah, no, that wasn't just a dream, Celeste. There's lack. I don't know. For all I know, this island could be the only part of the world that's still above water. Ever since that day, the world's been sliding deeper and deeper into ruin. Plants wither, animals waste away. The other people who were here with us all gave up hope. One after the next, they flung themselves from the northern cliffs in despair. So everyone could already be... So let's try not to take it so hard. We can still live our lives together in peace. The closest thing to family I have left in this world. Yes, I suppose you're right, Sid. Or should I say Granddad? Is it alright if I call you that? Granddad? You're gonna make an old man blush. All of a sudden I have a granddaughter, and this is where you find out he's sick. Actually, I haven't had anything to eat since I fell ill 3 days ago. What would you like to eat? Well, unless I ask for fish, I won't be getting anything. Alright, so this is a mini game. I'm going to save it before we do this, because I'm going to show you the happy ending to this, and then I'm going to show you the more poignant, I feel more fitting ending. That's actually more in line with Eternal Theme. Alright, so you come down here, you gotta catch fish. There are normally 4 fish. You want the fast one, because the fast one is a delicious fish, and that's the one you want to feed him. Because there's unless they've changed it, there used to be 4 fish, and there was the delicious fish, just a fish, and then there's like an old rotten fish. So, you know, if you're not careful and don't grab the right fish, he will just fucking cark it. So you grab the fast one. Yep, delicious fish. That one's moving pretty quickly. Let's grab that one and see which one that one is. Ah, Christ. Well, that's going to balance out. I grabbed the nasty fish. Whoopsie daisy. You notice every time we come in, he's walking from the side there. Alright, come on. Give me that. No, I keep grabbing the tasty one. Because there was 2 kind of regular ones. One of them was okay. I'm starting to feel better. It's a sign I'm doing it right. Uh-oh. The tasty fish didn't spawn. Okay, the ordinary fish, I think, is the okay one. I think it's kind of like... It doesn't give you negative points like the foul-tasting fish does. Yeah, he's still feeling better. Alright. Remember right, that was... Ordinary fish. Which one are you? We got a fish, an ordinary fish, a tasty fish, and a foul fish. And now I've learned where they spawn, which, when they do spawn, they always spawn in the same spot. So that's a handy piece of information to have. Ah, shit. He backslid. I'm trying to show you guys the good ending, but they're gonna make me... Yep, give me that. Haha, come back here. I want to joke that this is the hardest fight in the game. Because it's... I mean, knowing what you're doing does help, but it is still based on luck. Alright, I think these two are the good ones. Delicious and ordinary. Because a fish and a foul fish are the bad ones. Delicious and ordinary are the ones we want to look for. Thank you for taking care of me like this day after day. That sounds final, but that's actually a good one. That's a good sign. Yeah. I can feel my strength returning. Yeah, kind of a pain in the ass. It's easy to kill him. Is this the ordinary fish? Okay, cool. I didn't get the tasty fish, but I got the ordinary one that should keep him plateaued at least. Yoink. Yoink. Should be the two good ones. Yep, ordinary and delicious. Let's go. I'm all better now. And this is where you find out what he's been doing over there the whole time. He built a raft to leave the island. See, I mean, I'm okay with it. It's good to have an uplifting scene after that horrible world-ending tragedy. But, hang on. But I don't feel like it doesn't fit the tone that they open that bit with. So here's what we're going to do. For my own morbid curiosity, I'm going to save that there. And I just remember that's the save file where I saved him. No, not quit game. Return to title screen. And now we're going to show you the more heart-wrenching scene. Alright. Now loading, now loading, now loading. Remember the days of cartridges where you didn't have loading screens. Alright, so now we're trying to kill him. Good news is, that's faster. That's the shit fish, and that's the other shit fish, I believe. A fish and a foul-tasting fish. Let's kill Granddad. No matter what happens to me, you mustn't lose hope. Oh boy, he's bad. He's going quick. I don't want the good one. I remember if you have to grab fish to reset it, or if it resets when you leave. Oh no, Granddad, I couldn't catch any fish. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm evil, but he's just a fictional character. Were we just talking to him or reset it? I think. The game's gonna dick me around now, isn't it? You son of a bitch. Like, oh, trying to kill him, huh? Well, guess what you get to do? Struggle. Okay, well, at least he didn't improve any. God, it's mean-spirited. I'm rooting for a fictional character's death because narratively I'll think it is a better fit for the story. Does that make me a horrible person? It's less so I can still talk. I want to... Thank you. Yep, he's pretty close to being dead. One more shitfish should do it. If not, just leaving the room. Haha, shitfish. More shitfish. This is the end for me. I think I might have done it actually. Let me just duck back in real quick. Yep. And now she's utterly alone. So she remembers what Sid told her, which, by the way, that was not in the original translation on the Super Nintendo version. It was never said that people killed themselves here. As a matter of fact, we came here and examined the bird on the Super Nintendo version. He made it sound like they were base jumping for thrills. And after the next, they flung themselves from the northern cliffs in despair. So, I didn't realize it at the time, but Celeste, in her despair, comes up here to kill herself. Which I could see why in the 90s they'd edit that out of a video game, especially when they were afraid children were going to play. Because she believes she has nothing left. She thinks everyone's gone, everyone's dead. She doesn't have anything worth living for. And, well, since everyone else is gone, she figures she might as well fling herself too. And, of course, she's crying the whole way down. Talking about this scene is making me emotional. But this is better, narratively, weirdly. Just stay with me here. Because she doesn't die. She wakes up on the beach. And then a bird with something on it comes and wakes her up. And, you know, why are you watching over me? Why would you want to help someone like me? I've already given up hope. But then she notices something. That the bird has been bandaged up by Locke, because that's one of his bandanas. And that's kind of the shot in the arm she needs. Now here's the part that always confused me. Sid was pretty dead when we left him, before we went to go do our little suicide jump. So where did this letter come from? You must leave this island. Somewhere out there, your friends are waiting for you. Go down the stairs by the stove. The road to your freedom awaits. Love, Granddad. And you'll note this is like the sad version of Locke's theme playing right now. So, you know, Celeste is at a really low point, but she's got a little bit of hope in her. And I should have time. Which is why it's going to be fun when I get to the next bit. So then she hops on the raft and sails away. Alright, so, now we're going to carry on. I should have time. I gotta... There you go. So she wakes up here. This is the town of Albrook. Did you see that tower? Kefka's practically a god now, sitting up in that tower of his with the power of the one triad at his command. On the day that the world was shattered, debris gravitated to the center of this continent from all over the world. That's what's formed Kefka's tower. Well, things the way they are now, business is the last thing on my mind. Oh, those wondrous days of plenty. The world is so shit that he's flashing back to when the Empire was in here raising a ruckus. I didn't realize before how that... I'd rather see days like those again. Basically, the world has gone to such shit that he'd rather be occupied by the Empire again. That's rough. Hello, accessory shop man. Found this passage in a 1,000-year-old text. 8 dragons seal away its awesome might, the might of the one called Crusader. And when the 8 shall fall, the one again shall arise. A man came through here looking for someone recently, and you matched the description perfectly. Already left, though. Said he was going to head north towards Tizen. So someone was looking for me. And they headed north. Guess I'm heading north. Ancient monsters that have long been sealed away or released when the world was ripped apart. Humbaba, Death Gaze, even the 8 legendary dragons. Optional bosses. Well, except for Humbaba. Spoilers. Finished the Emperor's painting, had a portrait of him in the end. No idea why I didn't like it. I even painted that thing he originally asked for in the background. Anyway, I sure just didn't need a painting of the Emperor, so I sold it to a rich man in Shador named Auser. That's part of a little mini narrative that's been flowing through in the background. Everyone's ruined, nothing's left. Oppose Kefka's will and fry your town with the light of judgment. There's no point in even trying to go against him. People have just fucking given up, man. Sparkle in the eye reminds me of the young martial artist who visited here not long ago. He had the same determined look. Martial artist, you say? So Sabin is alive. Alright, so this is Kefka's tower. You can't enter it from the ground floor. I mean, bye. And look how the battle screen, even the world is all kinds of fucked up and dark. Excuse me. So, alright, here we go. Here's Tizen. Serpent Trench is no longer a valley in the ocean floor. It's above the surface now. Eerie place, too. Apparently some members of the cult Kefka have built themselves a tower there. Alright, so let's enter the town now. Oh no! What's going on? No, the timer hasn't... There's a timer, but it hasn't started yet, so I think we'll sneak in. Yep. It still lets me check. Still lets me check the weapon and armor shop. And even the item shop if I wanted. Alright, well. Monsters inside the house. They keep petrifying. They petrify people who keep going in. That's... Forgot that was a thing. Prevents petrification. Oi! Come here! Someone acted against Kefka's will. We refused to bow down to Kefka. So that was a light of judgment that just happened. Little boy's inside. And look who's holding up the house. Celeste! She's like, let me help you. And he's like, wait. If I move, this whole house will collapse. First, save the kid who's inside. I don't think I can hold this up much longer, though. You gotta hurry. So, Sabin becomes a load-bearing beam for an entire house. And holds it up for 6 fucking minutes. I do believe that canonically, air quotes canonically, as far as Final Fantasy characters are concerned, I do believe Sabin is the strongest physically. Now there is a lot of treasure in here. I don't have time for you assholes. I figure Celeste would have done more. Okay, so the timer does pause when I'm in the menu. Okay, now I've got it on. Booster magic. Hyper Wrist. Monster in a box! Fuck it. Well, they're vulnerable dice, aren't they? Ooh, I have an idea. Since I'm pretty sure everyone got all their shit taken off, I'm gonna put the hero's ring on her. Sorry, I didn't mute. Much better. Blood sword. You bastards are in the way. Confused. Magicite shard. monster in a box. Yeah, y'all can get rude. I'm scared. Don't worry, you're safe now. Fun story. This is actually optional. There are only 2 of the other characters you are, air quotes, forced to recruit as part of the story. Everyone else is an optional recruit. Apparently, it is possible to beat the game with just those 3. And if you do, like, the ending's different. I'm not doing that, though. Took you long enough. I would just like to point out the second he moved, that whole thing collapsed. So he was holding up all of that. Sapping your lives. Think a little thing like the end of the world was going to do me in? Everyone else died, but I was wrong. Sure, we're not the only ones. We need to find everyone, and then... And I love how Sabin's like... yeah. Smash Kefka, deliver peace to the world. Let's do it. Sabin's like bitching. East, you find the valley which runs the Serpent Trench. If you keep going east, you'll find Mobliz. Heard the village was burnt to the ground by the Eye of Judgment. That was scary. Thank you for saving my child. Yep. A terrifying monster named Humbaba has been terrifying. Yeah, remember that Humbaba guy we heard about? What's in the Excuskery shop? Oh yeah, back here. Haven't heard any juicy gossip, have you? Now, if I hadn't come through here on the World of Balance and bought the Esper off of him, he offers to sell it for basically nothing. There's the entire towns. I was there, saw when Kefka uses Light of Judgment to torch the village of Mobliz far to the east. The adults all perish trying to shield their children. I think Kefka's watching our every move. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Hey, Dancer! Head north along Serpent Trench and you'll find the town of Nikia. Ships are still sailing out of there. Alright, I do believe... I mean, okie dokie, you guys really want to ride this train. I don't have the hero ring on him anymore. It's probably still gonna sting. Yep. It's, alright, let's see. Gigas Glove. Hyper Wrist. There we go. We should get him pretty well when we get back to around where he was. We're gonna hop on a Chocobo real quick, because there's one more scene I want to sneak in. I'm not gonna stop running out Chocobos just because the world's falling to pieces. God bless you, noble Chocobo shop runner. Yeah, I'm not digging this as much as I've dug the other music changes. Bye-bye! This is the town of Mobliz. If we don't come in, the dogs. There's guard dogs. Hi. This village is supposed to be deserted. This was, yeah, this town got foobarred. Oh, I never did the side story with this soldier. Oh, well. Forgot all about that. Yeah, that door wasn't there originally. You're gonna have to fight your way in here. We can fight too, you know. Wait! It's Terra! But all the kids call her Mama. I'm glad to see you're safe. Mom and Dad covered us when the light hit and didn't move anymore after that. Dwayne and Katarian are the oldest ones here. Terra's our mama and they're our big brother and sister. That was the lovey-dovey couple. We call Terra Mama. A soldier in our village was hurt, went to sleep, and didn't wake up. The light took everyone. Mom, Dad. You're gonna take Mama away, are you? Terra is the glue that holds this village together. With her here, we're somehow able to keep going. So our village, you can't just waltz in here and do whatever you want. Hey, Terra. I can't find anymore. The very day the world collapsed, Kefka turned his light of judgment on the village. The adults, these kids' parents, they all died trying to protect their children. Weirdly quiet. I don't remember if there were sound effects in this originally or not. It's a village of children now. They clung to me from the moment I arrived. They needed me. And of course Dwayne's gonna come in and posture. You can't take Terra from us. I mean, I don't know if you could stop Sabin if you wanted to, Dwayne, but sure. It's the only thing that's holding this village together. I don't know why these kids need me. It's not like there's anything forcing me to protect them. It's the strangest feeling. Once that feeling took root inside of me, I lost the strength to keep on fighting. I feel like I'm on the verge of understanding something important. It's hard to describe, but the harder I look for the answer, the more I lose my strength to fight. So, she's going through emotional turmoil right now. So, we just leave. We be understanding friends and go, you know what? Okie dokie. Take care, Terra. And then the room Baba shows up. Each monster released from the depths of the earth by the cataclysm. I have to protect the village. Yeah, spoiler warning, she's really lost the will to fight here. Terra, wake up. Uh-oh, here it comes. Yeah, Okay. Let's go. And then you chase off Humbaba. Terra's hurt. Saying, I guess I really don't have the strength to fight anymore. I'm staying here. I wouldn't be any help to you now. And the children need me. Maybe after a little more time has passed, I need to understand what's happening to me. You're not going to lose Mama. Your Mama's alright. Thanks for scaring Humbaba away. This fell off the chain around its neck. You can have it. Magicite! Alrighty. It's gonna be about that time. Well, I can run real quick to the next town. What's Finner do? MP plus 30, and he teaches Banish. You know, I wonder if anyone ever goes back and watches these back after I've streamed them. Theoretically, they do. I don't know how I'd find out. I suppose someone could send me a message. Okay, where you at? There you are. The new map shows you where things are. Another Chocobo stable. Stop running out Chocobos just because the world's fallen to shit. This man would be telling them to rent out Chocobos when his building was on fire. He'd be like, I gotta make the insurance money. Wrong way. Alright, so then, with nowhere else to go, we go this way. Don't worry, I'm just missing out on some monsters, not that big of a deal. It's not like I need the experience points. This is the tower that the Kefka fanatics built. Alright, and here we are. We are now at, place. Did I? I'm going to have to go back and listen to that. We are now in Nikia. Gotta keep a low profile so I don't draw Kefka's ire. After the cataclysm, I awoke to find myself all alone in Doma Castle. When I tried to sleep there, monsters came for me in my dreams. Yeah, sure, I'll take one of those. Answer. Figaro Castle and some of the trouble that's stuck beneath the desert. With a diamond shield. And a diamond helmet. And a diamond vest. South Figaro Ferry has somehow managed to stay in business. There's a bunch of thieves hanging out in the pub. They say they all escaped from Figaro Castle. Alright, I can do this real quick. The head of the gang of thieves, Gerard, was flirting with me. He's kind of handsome. Boss wants to sneak in Figaro Castle. Dungeon ended up right next to Sandworm Nest. Crack open the wall, so we crawled through and followed the worm tunnels back to the surface. We lost our old boss that day. He's feeding the sandworms now. We met Gerard here in town. He's our new boss. We're gonna go into the castle through a secret cave that nobody else knows about. Alright, let's go. Now I've talked to all four of them. And then, you know, curiously I follow them. Chartered by the Crimson Robbers. Alright, now Now, obviously, I have to find this Gerard. What's your problem? Aren't you Edgar? Pretty sure that's Edgar. Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. Take this too, kid. Look, I'm kind of busy here. I have to get ready. Our ferry leaves for Figaro soon. What you done with me? Edgar, you lose your memory, didn't you? Listen, it grieves me to have to disappoint such a beautiful lady, but I've been Gerard since the day I was born. I've never met anyone else who would flirt with a lady he was trying to shake off his tail. Being polite to ladies is common courtesy the whole world over. That's supposed to be the hint that, yeah. The way to Figaro Castle quite well then, correct? Go ahead, I'll take charge once we're in. Sailing, sailing over the bounding main. How did they not see me hiding there? So yeah, you can ferry back and forth if you want to. Boss, the King of Thieves is on the end of the second floor. Figaro Castle disappeared the day the world was torn asunder. This time it's thieves. I don't want you bitch about it. Castle, probably all dead. Young guy just came through town searching for legendary treasure with the power to bring back the dead. Gee, I wonder who that could be. Breaking into Figaro Castle. That treasure belongs to us. Little girl stopped coming here. Haven't seen her since that fateful day. Yeah, little girl's probably dead. You followed me here? You are Edgar, aren't you? Boss, everything's ready. Let's go. In case of mistaken identity, my dear. Give it up. No. Maybe thieves, at least they're working towards a goal. And these guys are starting to rebuild. There's nothing left in my hometown, even if I wanted to go back. Thought we had the rest easier with the Empire gone. Now we have Kefka to worry about. She's still complaining about that draft, huh? Jump on the turtle, jump on the turtle. Oh, that's just a song. And he's still on about the magic armor. Judgment's burned down our home town 100 times. We'll rebuild it 200 times. But does that even make sense? Duncan's alive. I've heard it from his wife. Qua? Duncan? Oh dear, my husband's still alive and well. He's off training right now to the north of Narsh. used to be served the richest family in town. These dark times took sons against who survived. Why here? Alright, well, time to save it. Unfortunately, I gotta go to work today. Save. Alright, that was happy save. This will be sad save. Alright, well, anyone who watches this in the future, and anyone who's here right now, thanks for watching. Catch you then next time.